As they say, without further ado, let's get straight to the countdown. I know some of you want to know who made it and who's number one this week. Now, before I do that, let me say that there's been some talk that because the lack of content and some of the bigger names not doing content or moving on to other games, that this is less than what it needs to be, and that could be further from the truth. The bottom line is, this series was always supposed to tell you who's doing the best each week and making videos. That's it. So here in 13th place we have Frog the God. Now he's made the countdown the last few weeks, and again he concentrates solely on DZ play, player versus player. Not so much on conflict. He's more out there in the dark zone, and he can be kind of controversial, and he's a little bit more street than I would prefer to be. I'm sure most of his content could not probably ever get monetized, but if you're into that kind of thing, he's your man. You know, but love him, hate him, he knows his DZ, he's played the dark zone enough, he knows the meta, and if you're into that kind of thing and you want to play the DZ, it's worth checking out Frog the God. Now, I don't want to get in the controversy with him, and you know the vibes. I love all content creators because they're putting in time. I wish the content creators wouldn't have arguments, especially in public, and could iron out their differences. But if they need to iron out their differences, I give them a neutral ground there in the top 13 Discord to come do so. Coming over to 12th place is Anytime Gaming. Now, Anytime Gaming is no stranger to the countdown. He is a steady content creator and has been up here every week. So congratulations to Anytime Gaming. Check his stuff out. He's well worth it. Working hard to get up here to 12th place. He was in a tie for Frog the God, but again he had some of those higher videos that give him a little bit better on the tie breaks. In 11th spot, all by himself, is Running Butcher. Again, he's made the countdown a few times. He's not constantly up here, but he makes it up here every once in a while, and he does content fairly weekly. Sometimes he's hit or miss a few weeks, but you got to remember, just because you don't make a lot of content doesn't mean you're not a great content creator. Quite the opposite. A lot of the people like Cold Boy or Identity, they only crank out 1 or 2 videos a week. And again, the reason why I don't judge those people highly is because this was supposed to be a mathematical thing, not a this person's better than that person, this is my opinion. I'll leave that up to another creator, or I think we should leave it up to you, the subscribers, to decide who's your favorite. Here at 10th is number 2 overall the first quarter, Gamey Daddy, and he had one of the longest streaks in quarter 2. Now he's taken some time off from Division 2, and expect him to see him back on the charts, way up high on the charts, especially if and when we get content like what was announced in State of the Game today, and hopefully that is very great replayable content that's coming in the skyscraper mode. So here's I alluded to it earlier, here's You Know the Vibes on PlayStation and now PC. You Know the Vibes is out there helping people get through the raid. He's very helpful with his community and his subs, but he also takes a stand on some of the things that he don't feel's right. And he kind of called out another content creator, even though he kind of advised the rest of us not to do out videos. So kind of, you know, everybody has their breaking point. Again, I would hope that content creators could promote the game and promote each other, not tear each other down. but I understand. Stalker84 SOT, newer content creator, but again, he's been up here in the charts the last few weeks when other content like creators like Wids, Nothing But Skills, Skills Other Page, Jet4th doesn't make any Division 2 videos at this time. Macrostyle hasn't made videos in 14 months. And young creators like this, the reason why I think you should reach out and check these guys out is they could easily be the next generation of the Nothing But Skills or Mr. Fruit or any of the other creators that used to be big in Division and Division 2. We got to promote even the newer guys. Here's one guy you don't have to promote, but I do advise anybody that they should be on the watch list, and this is PatrickWolf. Again, he has a special flair for those pyro builds. He definitely likes his fire builds, but he exploits those builds, and he does a lot of dark zone as well. A lot of P versus P, but he can do it all, especially on the build videos. Lately, some of the creators that's been on the countdown here in 6th place is GaneshGaming, and he is more like Frog the God and some of these guys. They do more kind of in your face PvP mode, a little bit more toxic than what I would ever do, but they do a lot of videos lately, and there seems to be a big push on that right now. Kind of resorting back to the old Division 1 tactics. So if you like that kind of gaming, check him out. Now ShadowGaming gets up here. He's been no stranger to the countdown, and he, like DjSaS and Kamikaze Von Doom at height, do a lot of vendor resets by this video. They kind of telling you what's going around in the community from day to day. And ShadowGaming, majority of his videos is those vendor resets and where you can get certain items at any given day. Check him out, and you usually find him somewhere here in the high teens, low 20s number. Next up is WhatsItGaming or WhatsItGaming. He's in a solid 4th, and he's been having a very good streak these last 4 or 5 weeks. And remember, we only have the video coming down at the end of the week and next week's video, and that will be the end of the first half of the year. So we'll have the quarterly summary, and then we'll have a half-year summary. I am going to try to put out not only who's doing the best here, but I'm going to try to make a top 13 of the most popular videos over the last 6 months. Number 3, Born to Game. What can I say? Yeah, nobody keeps the devs on their toes more than this guy. Now, I know Kamikaze, Gamey Daddy, some of these guys will call, even Lieutenant Buzz Lightbeer will call the devs out when they don't adhere to what the standards should be. And we know we all love this game, and it has such great potential. I think that's why so many people have not given up on this game. But sometimes the devs kind of got, you know, their priorities mixed up, and Born to Game will tell them where they are and aren't getting it done. DjSaS. I don't know what he's going to be on the chart next week. I haven't kind of looked that far ahead, and definitely the last week is still in the process being made this week. But even if he doesn't make a video from here on out, I make a bold prediction that you're probably going to find this guy at the top of the second quarter. And with the almost dominance that he's had in the second quarter, finishing first more than anybody else, and being top 2 and 3 and 4 almost every week in and week out, he's going to probably dominate the second quarter like Kamikaze Von Doom did the second half of the first quarter, and like Wids did the first half of the first quarter. Now, Wids is completely off the map, has been weeks with only making a video or two in the last month. So I'm sure he might not even make the top 13 for the first half a year total. And again, for the second week in a row, not my design. In fact, I'm kind of humbled by it, because it's not that I'm trying to top my own chart. Just been doing the videos and doing what I do every week, and what used to take 40 points to top the charts, 35 points tops the charts again this week. The only person that's getting up in those high 20s or even approaching 30 points is DjSaS. Now, I do know that the week that's going to be being made, hopefully out Friday for this last week, this is actually 2 weeks ago, I know that I don't have the numbers that I had these last 2 weeks, so I don't suspect that you'll see Bear at the top of the charts again, and that's fine with me. This series was created to highlight everybody else. It's great that I get on my own chart every once in a while, but if I was just at top of the charts every week, I kind of wonder who would watch, and it seems self-deprecating. So I'm kind of hoping that somebody else will step up and get those videos cranked out. Now, I do know that Kami's back from vacation and he's doing a lot more videos. Gamey Daddy's kind of back in the news with Skyscraper and stuff like that. So kind of expect to see some of the older guys come back to prominence, and then see people like DjSaS keep up their great run. One of the things is, I made a prediction at the end of the first quarter that HARDWORK would be up here, but he's ran into some technical problems with his computer and some things like that. It's been kind of hard for him to create the content that he was once again, but I also see that he's kind of covering other video games. So it gives some love out to HARDWORK. So just missing the countdown this week, we had Kamikaze Von Doom, we had Dances with Dragons Gaming, which was on last week's chart. We had JZ, Great DNA just missed the chart again, and Skill Down, he's a supporter, he's up there. Another one just missing the charts was Wicked Cyborg Gaming, Dykstra, Antrax 360, some of the PvP guys, Clan TZA, Clint Flarewoo, only had 8 points last week. PatrickWolf, he made the chart this week, but Identity, Lust for Power, Sergeant Greybeard, they were down there, 9 points. Clever Thumb, Second Wave, Epic Slayers, Amon Gaming, Pure Prime, DJ Tickle, Infamous Trickster Gaming. All these guys were just a video or two away from being at the top of the game. And Jacob R24 had a few videos, Mutant Cowboy, Wolf, I Got Your 6 Games, DA, Blink 1209, Gizmo, Mark K, Tokyo Rogue. All these people are just a few videos from being right back on the countdown, and some of the other people making videos this week are here listed. And let me shout out some that we know that's been on the charts before that we definitely want to give some credit to. Plum, Cold Boy, Mark of Blades, McGun 17, and the list is right here. NGN had a video this week. Check him out. His videos are always top notch, and of course Lieutenant Buzz Lightbeer's up there as well, but just 1 or 2 videos. Now, with all this said and done, I do want to emphasize somebody that did not have many videos this week, and that was King Macho. Now, King Macho had a video just this week that'll be included on the countdown for this week's countdown coming up on Friday. And he talks about why he hasn't been making much videos, and family is kind of taking a priority. And with that said, he kind of made a reach out that we keep his son in prayers. He's been having some issues with white blood cell count being real low. So that's a very serious condition. So please give the love and support and prayers. However you can do that. Hopefully you believe in the power of prayer, because my faith says it's very true. And reach out and include King Macho's son in your prayers and wishes. King is very much part of this community and does a great job in covering a lot of builds. And I'd really hate to see something like that come. Now, in the news lately, I'd also like to add the prayer. I had a recent grandson that was born as well, but he was born early, and of course the pregnancy was very traumatic and very dangerous to begin with. Just having him delivered it. His name was Mannix. So shout out to Mannix and my other 4 grandkids. So I think that'll be it. 5 grandkids in the Byers family. So but Mannix is growing each day and has a great set of lungs, and I hope you put those in your prayers. So again, these are the people making content each week, and some of our content people that hasn't been making content, you know, people like DM21 Gaming got away from the gaming as much because of all the things that's going on in the world. He felt his channel could better suit kind of drawing attention to some of the problems in the world. So whatever your take is on it, this top 13 is to give credit for people that are making videos this week, the week of August 10th through the 17th was this countdown, and this is the statistics that they do, and this is how they did it. The statistics are right above kind of what it is, and each week seems to go down, and I expect that trend will stay about that much until a week or 2 from now, and then hopefully we will have a big jump. We'll have some people come back in making videos. Hopefully some of you that are watching videos now will give credit where credit's due to a lot of the people like Kamikaze Van Doom and Von Doom and Tokyo Rogue and DA and Antigo Gaming and Identity Cold Boy. That these guys have never let you down. DjSaS, Hardly Gaming, myself. These people have, if nothing else, when everybody else started abandoning the division or say there wasn't content to make videos or help the newer players that are coming in as the game gets discounted and new players come in, please support each and every one of them, but especially those content creators that's been here with you, that haven't abandoned you, that's still trying to find ways to help you enjoy the game that we love. So I hope this catches you in great health and happiness. Please leave any comments, even if they're derogatory. If you don't like the countdown, I understand that. I don't understand if you don't like it while you're watching it, but again, this isn't about my content. This is about trying to show each one of you that these people are working hard, taking time out of their playing games, and you know, a lot of them, they're not monetized. They don't get a dime. A lot of them have spent money on equipment and time and energy to make videos to help you and your gaming experience, to entertain you along the way, to find a niche that you, the observer, you, the player, will like and support. So I ask you to support each and every one of them. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. I thank you very much. And again, good gaming until next week. And again, a little bit slow on this video. Next video should be coming out this Friday.